Hello, hello, hello! Gourd King back again with more God of War. Give me a sec, getting everything situated. Headphones appear to be working a little better right now, so that's good. But anywho, let's get going. Hope everyone that is here now or later is having a lovely day, lovely evening. I myself had a fun-filled day of watching football, as well as releasing my latest movie review.
Oh.
Yeah, Atreus, right? So to any and everyone that checks this out, I hope you will click over to my Avatar review. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And
Here. Why did you say Tyr felt responsible for what Odin did to the giants?
There was an incident shortly after the forging of Mjolnir, when Tyr arranged a diplomatic meeting between Odin and the giant kings. Well, this was when the Long War was young, when victory was still a thing dreamed of, and the Jotnar might have tipped the balance between Aesir and Vanir. Odin had persuaded Tyr that the hammer was merely a deterrent, a means to broker peace from a position of strength. Tyr was hopeful to convince all parties they would prosper best through peace. He knew the giants were deeply concerned about the hammer, a super weapon in hands they did not trust. But they trusted Tyr. Tyr always believed the best in people, and taking Odin at his word in his desire for peace, he brought the Raven King to Jotunheim. From there, things unraveled quickly. The giants anticipated Odin's trickery and exposed his true agenda to spy and steal their secret wisdom. With magics, they expelled Odin from their realm and cursed him never to return. Frustrated, Odin visited his fury upon the giants of Midgard. Thor unleashed Mjolnir's might upon any giant he could find. None could stand against the tide of slaughter that followed. And at last, it seems, with Tyr's aid, they retreated. The tower disappeared, no giants could be found in Midgard, and no man nor god has set foot in Jotunheim since.
neat. Anyway, yeah, we are on the home stretch here in God of War. Well, maybe not quite the home stretch. There's probably a decent amount left in this game. But, you know, I'm trying to get to it because we got Ragnarok coming out here soon. Next couple of days. Is there a mechanism to freeze this? I'm not seeing it. I did hear one of Odin's ravens. Well, that was easy. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Why can't you hold it with your other hand? Are you Atreus? Why can't you hold it? What the hellmans? I hear that birdie. Where you at, bird? You're not fooling anyone. There you are. Let's see if I can murder the birder. Nailed it! That's a dead giant. Little Uncharted sounding music there, which I am very much for. That's a game I do look forward to playing live. Well, those games. I really enjoyed the Uncharted games, although I haven't played Lost Legacy yet. Well, hi guys. Clothesline! Illegal wrestling move! It's dark! Ah. You made me angry. How in the world does that miss?
Our enemies are strong.
Ah, Kratos. Really thought you were gonna say, but we are stronger.
With you.
Oh,
Another spirit who wants something from us. How unexpected.
that just makes me stop things on the ground. Ooh, hello. He's a sleepy guy.
What's wrong?
I came to this lake with a group of tradesmen, seeking refuge from the desolation. But how could we know it was even worse at the Lake of Nine?
We cannot undo your mistakes, Spirit.
I know that. But I fear for my captain and crew. I believe they are still under the water. Will you find them for me?
Is there anything you can offer us in return?
I have little to offer.
Oh, well, I'm not sure.
Wait! I died wearing a valuable family heirloom. It's yours, if you promise to find my crew.
Deal.
Thank you.
You are learning.
Why didn't you or Mom ever tell me about the desolation?
I won't speak for your mother, but it was never my concern. Nor should it be yours.
Doesn't it concern us if everything around us is dying?
Our only concern is reaching Jotunheim.
Really? Then why are we exploring all these islands?
The resources we find improve our equipment. If we stray from the path, it is only to prepare ourselves for the journey ahead.
I can live with that if it means we keep exploring. And helping others.
Just looking around, double checking, make sure I've covered my bases. Up, see, there's a thing. There's a thing I haven't grabbed. And does that thing. How do we get to said thing over there? I think we can climb. Go on, boy.
Want to see what we can trade those for?
I got all the artifacts. Well, hi.
That's it. Thought they'd be tougher.
Yeah, what a bunch of chodes. Ugh. Thought maybe that would open. Guess not. Is there any place I can put this? Like move it along. I wonder if I can get that from up there. There we go. Maybe transfer it there. Oh, hi. What's this? Can I see those symbols? Forgot for a moment where I was going to transfer it, so that's my bad. Right over there. Not what I meant to do. Alright. Wait, I probably need to check real quick and make sure that... Yep, looks like I got that right. Hello, new viewer. Alright, let's transfer this over here. Looks like it's going to need to be R or Z-ish. That's the one. Okay. Now I'll need to move it to one more. Looks like it's going to need to go up there. Whoops. Oh well. I still got it. Let's get that back. And I don't know, can I get it over there in time? Possibly. There we go. And we'll put that right there. Ta freaking da. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, a pummel. This one I am using. Low perk activation chance 2.2 3-second delayed fireball on enemies. Okie dokie. Where to next? There's actually quite a lot I could do. But this is not a detailed walkthrough, so... check something. I want to know what that is. There we go. Hit that.
There's something down there.
So it's on the other side of this bridge, it looks like. Looks like. Maybe we have to go up there.
I see some loot up there.
I see some here. Let's blow that up first, if we can. Alright. Well, a while back, these things, this thing were kicking my behind. I've actually never been back there. Let's see if I can finally beat these guys. Kill him! Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
Boy, they were tough.
Yes. Oh, okay, yeah, this is where that dragon thingy was. Dragon thingy. It's a dragon. This is where the bloody dragon was. And I freed him.
Again. It's there and then it's not. What does it mean?
I only just now noticed that.
There's something down there.
What's got you all bum-fuzzled over there? Get going!
I'm thinking some upgrades, man. Oh.
Something for the boy? Hey, whatever helps, right? What you need? What's it gonna be?
He had a little bit of Aretha Franklin in there.
Looks good.
What you need? You know I got it.
Where were we on that other?
Other thing. What's he babbling about? I guess we can try going that way. See if that'll lead us there. Into the mines!
So what do you think, Mimir? What does Baldur want with us?
Well, let's look at what we know. Baldur is Odin's finest tracker bar none. If he wants you, you have to consider the possibility that Odin wants you. And as for what Odin wants, on this I have some expertise.
What could we have that Odin doesn't? He's like the king of gods.
Of the Aesir, aye. But his reach is not unlimited, and where he cannot reach, he is preoccupied with going. He's certainly tortured me enough about it over the years.
There we go.
Come.
What's got you all bum-fuzzled over there? Get going!
My bum is not fuzzled. How dare you? Okay.
Atreus, follow me.
I'm fine.
Aye, give him what for.
Hey, look, money. Down or across? Across. Ah, this is the wrong way. Do. Kill. He just said that about me? Heyo. Yes, I deserve that kind of music after that. Could use some health too, though. Just saying. Oh wait, I came from there. Of course I can't open this, so... And I've been out there anyway. Yeah. Yep, I'm just not thinking these are the way now. It's unfortunate. Unless it's up here. Unless this offers anything. And I don't think it does. Yep, already been there. Going back.
What's got you all bumfuzzled over there? Get going!
Okie dokie there, Blue Man Group.
Boy.
Heal me! I'm gonna go here, because you got that. Let's go there. Closer to help us side quest.
So, Odin wants to go where he can't reach. Are you saying he's trying to get to Jotunheim too?
Aye, it ranks among his foremost obsessions.
But that doesn't make any sense, Mimir.
Oh? When did I stop making sense?
You're saying Baldur tracked us down to find the way to Jotunheim. But that was before we knew Jotunheim is where we needed to go. That's crazy.
Except for one thing. You are headed for Jotunheim, so he was right.
I'm so confused.
Well then, clearly you've been listening.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Alrighty. I can't dock there, I don't think. to access it from up there? Looks like it.
Okay. Tell me again how Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is
trouble.
extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future, control of his fate. He'd control every realm of every land in every world if he could. Every potential pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate. Even if you've never posed a threat before, he may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
Uh-huh. Well, ain't that the bee's knees? There's that. No need to go there yet. Just need something to transfer that to. There's the place to start. If we haven't been there already, which we might have. Pretty sure I've used this here. Yep, sure have. Hey, bot, how you doing? Thought bot. Good old Thoughtbot. How do I get that? So this is who you hang out with in your spare time. Yes, I hang out with Thoughtbots. Thoughtbots and this here boy. It's probably not a good combination, actually. I should be protecting the lad from Thoughtbots. Move this back over. By the way, you said you left a comment on my Avatar review. I never was able to find it. Although the weird thing is, the review says there is a comment, but I can't see it. It's acting funny. Yeah. I know. It's weird. not in here.
See you later.
Be safe.
Atreus, to me.
Wow. People above me. Kinda loud. Oh well. Content, great review, and well, I very much appreciate that. Yeah, it's a young channel. This is only 3 months old, I think, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a really good time with it, and God willing, it will one day become my occupation.
Amir, what else did the
So I do very much enjoy making the content.
Kinda sounded important.
I'm sure it's nothing. He just said the boy seemed familiar to him.
Me? That's impossible.
Well, I quite agree. Unless, perhaps, he refers to something yet to be. It is said that when Jormungandr and Thor battle at Ragnarok, their clash so violently shakes the Tree of Life that it splinters, casting the serpent backward through time, even before his own birth.
What?
That is madness.
I haven't, but I've been hearing a lot of people talk about that movie lately. And I'm hearing a lot of good things about it. So I am definitely intrigued by it. Yeah, from what little I know about it, it looks pretty wild. Yeah, I definitely want to check that out. It sounds pretty cool from what I'm hearing. I know a lot of the people I follow on different like movie related channels and everything, they've been talking about it, and yeah. It's what I'd like to check out. It's an Indian-made movie, right? Hollywood. I thought it was Bollywood.
I still can't believe he ate it.
That's right. We hobbits smoke the pipe weed.
I wonder what happened to this ship's crew.
Actually, in reality, I have never smoked a single thing in my life. But what can I say? There's something classy about that pipe. I mean, I literally created the Gourd King avatar from a like plastic pumpkin and a snowman kit. And I wasn't going to use the pipe, but then I was like, why wouldn't I use it? It looks great. It's a cool looking pipe. It's like Tolkien would approve, you know? Let's see. An ancient over there. What the heck? Let's go that way. I'll probably need a market. But... let's kill an ancient. I'll tell you one thing Tolkien probably wouldn't appreciate is Rings of Power. What a garbage show. Yeah, India's, it's one thing I've noticed about movies, about Bollywood movies, is that, like if you go to IMDb, the fans that vote on Bollywood movies are, like, really rabid supporters of those movies. Like, over here we kind of have, I guess, higher standards. I wouldn't say high standards. We, you know, we have some movies that we give good ratings to that are garbage, but if they've got a popular movie, they are huge supporters of it, which I think is actually kind of cool. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good stuff about RRR. So I'm definitely interested. Oh man, I didn't want to wake them all up. This is too many foes at once. Oh wow.
Come on, get up, brother.
So there's a running joke where they said the reason why they never work together is because no one could afford. I'm only seeing part of that comment. Actually, give me 1 second. I like running jokes. If you're wondering, I'm pulling up the chat on my phone so I can actually see that. So there was a running joke where they said that the reason why they never worked together was because no one could afford them. That's cool.
Brother, get up, brother.
I wasn't ready. I know, no resurrection stone. I should invest in those. Oh crap. Father! I probably should get on my boat and leave. I'm not ready for fighting both of these guys. wonder if they'll reset. To quote Amir, have you considered a tactical retreat? That's exactly what I'm doing. Or maybe it's just the King Arthur method of run away! Tell you this, I'm very much looking forward to Ragnarok now. I mean, I'm not surprised by the great reviews, but it was pretty cool last night to see that pop up in my downloads, and so I think once Tuesday rolls around, it'll be available to me. Oh yeah, I quote Monty Python all the time, which I mean should be evident. I mean, I have a couple of quotes in my review. Come on, fool. Come a little closer. Ah, he shoots further. Yeah, I think I was on frozen arrows, but oh, I was on electric. Oh no, here we go. Oh, he died.
On your side.
That's what she said. Yeah. You know, it's funny. I saw a joke recently where someone acknowledged that a man can't see the number 69 without saying nice. And I was like, that's true. But we also can't resist it when somebody makes a that's what she said joke. It's just, it's automatic.
What's got you all bumfuzzled over there? Get going.
You have to say nice. It's part of the culture. So let me ask you something. What's a movie you'd like to see reviewed? Because I'm trying to brainstorm what my next one's going to be. Because I'd like to actually get started on watching something probably tomorrow. But I haven't quite decided what. Well, that's one I'd have to find access to. And that's one I can't do that right away. Just because I haven't seen it yet. So I've got to first see that once before I can see it twice. Like typically, I guess the way I'm kind of operating, I don't have Netflix at the moment. Part of my process is I'm obviously reviewing movies that I've seen multiple times, but usually like in between those, I'm trying to watch movies I haven't seen before. Yeah, I don't have Netflix at the moment. I know. Probably won't be long before I get it again, but yeah. I don't have it at the moment. And right now I've got... Actually, you know, it's funny. I was considering that. That's the Sam Raimi trilogy was something I was thinking about. I was thinking about tackling a finished franchise, and that certainly qualifies. That's not a bad idea.
Another name. Deirdreful.
It's as if they'd been made into a memorial to the
That wouldn't be a bad one. Especially in contrast to the garbage that Marvel's putting out now. Let's see. What time is it anyway? Oh shoot. It's actually a little later than I thought. Yeah, post Endgame's been really post. I mean, No Way Home is. I really liked that, but that's definitely the last. That was the last good MCU movie, and it'd be one thing if like the movies were kind of mediocre since then, but I mean they have been just garbage, just absolute garbage. And I'll be perfectly honest, Endgame does not get better the more you rewatch it. It actually gets a lot worse. Like, I wouldn't go so far as to call it bad, but that movie has a lot of issues. I mean, it's cathartic. I'll give it that. There's good catharsis in that movie, but man, it's got some issues. That is a ton of issues. Like, to me, Infinity War is kind of where... That was, like, the last, like, real peak. Well, like, I guess that and No Way Home, but... Shoot. Freaking Phase 4 has been a disaster. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure which of the movies I hate the most out of it. Like, Multiverse of Madness is a mess. Love and Thunder I actively hated. And The Eternals is one of the most boring movies I've ever seen. And between those three, I didn't think it could get much worse than like Captain Marvel, but holy crap, those movies are way worse than Captain Marvel. They are so much worse.
Why is Odin so desperate to find a way into Jotunheim anyway?
He's convinced the giants hold the key to changing his fate when Ragnarok comes. They are the Aesir's oldest enemies, after all, and it's their army that's supposed to do him in the end. But more than that, he covets their gifts of prophecy. He wants to know what they know and see what they see. So much suffering could have been avoided if his insatiable curiosity was not so much stronger than his wisdom.
What do you mean?
It has.
Ah. Remind me to tell you
And
why
now we
they
got
call him the Lord
Wakanda
of the
Forever coming out, I think. This coming up. Yeah, it's coming out this week. Yeah, I think that's... I'm pretty sure it's supposed to technically be the end of Phase 4. Can't say I have any interest or hope in it being any good. The footage they've shown of Wakanda Forever looks awful. I mean, and quite frankly, I don't think Black Panther is all that great. I think it's okay, but I was never all that impressed with it. But Wakanda Forever, it's like, gosh, I mean, I think at best it will be, you know, an improvement over what we've seen in Phase 4. But I don't think it looks all that good. Looks kind of crap. It really is. Black Panther, to be honest, like I remember when Wonder Woman came out, and I thought, okay, this has to be the most overrated superhero movie of all time. And then Black Panther came out and got nominated for Best Picture, and I was like, nope, never mind. That is easily the most overrated superhero movie of all time. Like, that getting a Best Picture nomination is laughable. Muspelheim.
refers to a modest example of Odin's thirst for knowledge. The time he spent 9 days a dead man. Aye, hung himself by the neck from Yggdrasil's branches, put his spear through his own side, and bled down into the Well of Destiny. He roamed the realms of the dead and plundered the world tree of its secrets, until I think quite rightly it got fed up with him and sent him back to the land of the living. Did I not mention he was barking mad?
Tell you this also, Black Panther is the superhero movie where I really started to notice that the special effects for MCU movies was starting to go downhill. Like, there's effect shots in that movie that are just flat out bad. I mean, there's some effect shots in it that are pretty awesome, but there's some that are really terrible. Yeah, I know. I mean, they were acting like it, like they acted like that was the first ever superhero movie featuring, you know, a black guy. I was like, that's just not true. There's been several black superhero movies that have gotten their own movies. There's been, you know, obviously peripheral ones too. But
is that snow?
They did the same thing with Captain Marvel. I mean, they practically acted like that was the first female superhero movie, and we had Wonder Woman right before
the
it.
Source of fire itself, and all the sun and stars, if legend is to be believed.
Should we believe? I mean, we're here, and we're not on fire.
Not yet.
Well, you know, I suppose it's cooled considerably since the dawn of creation, hasn't it? Niflheim isn't exactly ice these days either. It's in the nature of things. Extremes are tempered by time. Fires burn colder, men grow old and grey, heads are chopped off and attached to belts. Such is life.
Okay, Mimir.
But yeah, seeing critics completely sacrifice their integrity the way they have in just the last several years, it's kind of pathetic. Like, I mean, there used to be some, I mean, there's always been some critics that, you know, you kind of got the sense they were a bit bought and paid for, or, you know, at the very least, you know, arrogant, like the smell of their own farts, basically. You know, Leonard Maltin. But, gosh, anymore, it's almost like if a movie's not, reviewed well, it's probably good. Or at least that's the, I mean, there's absolutely no trust in them whatsoever. I mean, they occasionally still getting some right. I mean, I think they were right about Top Gun Maverick, thankfully. Nobody disliked that, but there's so many movies now where it's just like, if they love it, you're like, oh, that's going to be crap.
Look here. Another.
This one's called Surtur. Must be a fire giant.
Aye, the first and original.
He makes a flaming
Yeah,
sword.
it is.
A weapon of legend.
He fights Thor and Odin. But is that the past or the future?
That may be a matter of perspective.
The weird thing about it is, I honestly have no bead on how successful it's going to be. Like, you know, a lot of times when they do a movie and, you know, you're kind of centered around a certain person dying. Like, you know, when Heath Ledger died, you know, obviously The Dark Knight exploded. You know, Paul Walker, he died, and then the Fast and the Furious movie that was his last did amazing. But obviously the difference between them is that Chadwick Boseman's not actually in this movie. So I'm not sure how much that will matter. I mean, I'm sure it'll make a decent amount of money, but I don't know how profitable it'll be. Like, I don't know if it's going to be the next billion-dollar movie or what.
Heat's damned useful in my line of work. Even makes space itself more pliable.
I know what the projections are, at least. I know the projections aren't nearly as high as what Black Panther made.
No prodding from old Brock. Go up yonder and wake some up. You'll see. Getting around moose pools are cinch. As long as you don't end up cooked. Let's do it.
Hey now. Ooh. That's just downright sexy.
Enter Junior. Oh, you make up your mind?
Yes, they did. They already played that card. The really funny thing is that you've now got people that are kind of undermining it. You know, there was that, like that TikTok video that went viral where that woman was saying that, you know, if you're white, wait till the second weekend and give your week 1 ticket to someone else, and then guard the entrance and only let black people watch it. So there was a moment there where I was like, well, actually, I'll just do the opposite and I'll go see it on week 1. And then I was like, wait a minute. That's probably just reverse psychology. Nice try. Still not going.
Listen.
Maybe I'll watch it on Disney Plus.
Mother Elf.
I don't think so. It's coming from up there. The voice. It's just around this corner. Oh. It's a great big sword. It wants to know if we're ready to train?
I remember this part. I think I hated it. Touch. Complete the trials and unlock the next area. TikTok is owned by the Chinese Communist Party. Oh yeah. There's actually people in the government who are actually saying we need to ban it. Like there's even Democrats now that are saying we need to ban TikTok because
Prepare yourself, boy.
they're getting information from us. It's like, yeah, we've actually been saying that for years. I know I wouldn't miss it. I don't care at all about TikTok. I've never downloaded it.
Right side, more of them.
Ready and wait.
That's right, this one ends in a Valkyrie. Yeah. Take that, Ivan Draugr.
Crazy. Woo! Right. Treasure time.
Wouldn't it
Calm
be nice
down,
to find some
Anakin.
incense just once? The smell of brimstone gets old quickly.
Yeah, I hear brimstone is kind of stinky. Actually, now that I think about it, I heard that on Shrek.
There's another level to this challenge. Harder than
Be ready, boy.
I am.
It says this next stage has monkeypox. Ow! Schlong pots. Exactly. Oh. Ow.
Father, heal us!
Try your Lucia. Probably should. I'm amazed how much I've forgotten since the first time I played this. Kick him in the balls! keep that in mind.
That door one behind you!
Yeah, I knew about the blue armor doing that because I kind of needed it because I kept dying. But as I level up, might not be as much a necessity.
Right side!
Take that, Peter.
Hey, look at us.
Look at us. Okay, yeah, you did a thing or two. You were a good boy. Got some smoldering
Another
embers.
gate opened up.
Hooray!
So, nobody lives here, do they?
Only a fire giant could be at home here. And according to prophecy, we won't see them again till Ragnarok.
Alright, and it becomes far better with shooting arrows. I think it may increase the amount of arrows you can shoot. That sounds neat. Yeah, I will have to upgrade his armor. Along with the rest of them. In fact, let's see if there's anything that can be done for him at the moment. No. What about... No. I keep forgetting about these things. Duh! Another sword. I do like that too. I haven't used it in a while. Let's use that.
There's another sword. This must be the next challenge.
Survive for
Here they
5
come.
I'm ready.
to save the day, but actually kill us. Ow, he splooged on me. Yeah. I think you're probably better at this than I am. Truth be told, I think for like the last like 2 or 3 years, I've been playing almost nothing but like, I've been playing on nothing but like Mass Effect and Souls games for probably the last 2 years, maybe 3. Like once I discovered Bloodborne, it was like, okay, From Software, what's next? Oh yeah, played it, platinumed it, everything. I loved it. Yeah, I loved Elden Ring. Thought it was fantastic. Although I haven't platinumed it on this account, so I will eventually play that one live too. But honestly, I'd like to save the Souls games for maybe when this channel's a little more popular, because that's one I'd like to do with people watching. We did win! It makes my genitals whistle. I think a great idea for a video that no one has really done in regards to Star Wars is exploring the pros and cons of each viewing order of Star Wars. You mean like I know that the one I hear done most, or the one that's most preferred, is 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, and then 7 through 9 don't count. And then the other method obviously is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the last 3 still don't count. And I guess you could throw Rogue One in there, or I guess just watch all of them. I would probably say the first method I mentioned is probably the best way. But yeah, that could be an interesting essay to put together. I know one essay I've been pondering doing is like the similarities that billion-dollar movies have, because there's a lot of there's a lot of trends that go into billion-dollar movies. Although they're starting to crack a little bit, because Joker is... A lot of people don't realize how rare a feat it was for Joker to make $1 billion. Because pretty much every other movie that's made $1 billion has been... Like, every one of them has either been a CGI animated movie or heavy on special effects. And Joker had... obviously, none of that. And it's the only R-rated movie to do it. So, that was...
It begins.
Here we go.
It's pretty rare that that movie actually pulled that off. Recover from that. Oh yeah. It's kind of the biggest weakness of the movie is that it's so derivative of those movies. Especially Taxi Driver. Like, I liked Joker. I think it's good, but I think it kind of got a little bit overblown. Like, it's the weird case where, like, critics were kind of ho-hum on it, and then fans kind of, I think, overreacted to it. Yeah, really. It's like they weren't trying to telegraph any of that, were they?
Help me win!
Get off my lawn. Kirby Stoop. He did. Open the door! Well, I guess I gotta do this first. Get my hands on a nice chest. Like, you have to watch the movies each time for all the different viewing orders, and imagine each time that is the first time you're watching it. Yeah, and that's a long project, so... I mean, because I agree, that is probably the best way you do it, but that would be one of those videos that I could only do if, in fact, this were my job. So, I've got a ways to go before I could do something like that, because I work 10-hour shifts, so the fact that I'm even able to get like reviews out like 2 or 3 weeks apart that's a lot of work. I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong, I think it's awesome. I have a blast doing it, but it's pretty constant. It's pretty constant. Although I'm getting more efficient at it. And to be perfectly honest, with all the crap that you're put through trying to break through like copyright claims, I think my process will be getting even more efficient, because like I'm going to start limiting my video footage usage to like maybe one trailer, and then just have that play on a loop. Because even trailers, they try to get you on copyright for that. I mean, they tried to do copyright claims on my Avatar review, and I'm like, this is all promo footage, and there's like literally 1% of the video is
I really can't.
has dialogue from the film in it. So I'm like, how is that not fair use? That's obviously transformative. Yeah, YouTube has absolutely no
It's a lava waterfall.
respect for their
It's
creators
a lava fall.
when it
Yes,
comes
this
to
isn't at all terrifying,
their
is
fair
it?
use rights. They are absolutely shills for the bigger companies. It's pathetic. Like, I would love it if Rumble became, like, the go-to, or even if Twitter eventually became that, because
Another sword.
having a platform that actually told those, you know, like,
what's
big
this?
companies to screw,
A voice says.
that'd be great. That would be ideal. Kill the grunts and break the
Ready?
elite's shield.
Ready. Need more time.
Use a hand.
Get off my lad.
Ready now.
Tell me when.
Oh, come on. I was hitting the button.
Incoming fire.
Oh, nutcracker.
Sorry, not ready.
Son of a biscuit eater. Ow!
Back there.
Oh,
Get up.
I don't want to get up. Alright, let me read what you said. Depending on which way you watch the movies, it drastically changes the way they view the story because of the order of events and information. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, obviously, the biggest change
Another sword. I
is,
wonder how many of these there
you know,
are.
the Vader reveal. Because, I mean, if you're watching one, you know, starting from episode 1, that's, you know, that big shock is obviously no longer a shock. Touch!
Ready?
Red.
Hey, Quincy Ocha! On. Very true. Oh my gosh. Yow. Ow. Well, unfortunately, we have reached the point of the story where I must go to sleep.
I wonder how many of these there are.
So anyway, I'm going to get off here.
6. The voice says 6.
Let me read this real quick. However, if you watch 1, 2, and 3 first, then you're suddenly left with the ultimate twist of a super dark ending in 3. And now you have no idea where the story will go from there. It's very true. That is very true. Then 4, 5, and 6 becomes a story of when and how did they tell Luke and Leia the truth, and how they're going to find out, will Vader and the Emperor find out, etc. It's very true. It is very true. I mean, I would probably personally still lean towards, you know, the 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, then 6 method. But at the same time, it's hard not to, you know, at least look at it from both of those perspectives and see there's value in either one. And plus, I'm obviously coming from a place where I saw the originals before the prequels. I mean, so. But anyway, that is going to do it for me. Thank you for joining me, for all who tuned in. Love and kisses. I will see you all again. Take care.